So many projects, other engines, semi-truck differentials, and this. Kind of like that blue. It's a 1989 Buick Black Sapphire Metallic. I think 89 Corvettes were that color. Cadillacs. This whole setup's coming out. It was used in mock-up. There's going to be a whole different turbo setup. That's the original turbo setup. It's going to make a whole new one. It's got the Pro Mod Glide in it, just sitting in there. That's all coming out. And the engine that's in this video is what's going in it. Very back corner and storage here is the engine, 377. It has been sitting there for 20 years probably, maybe 21. It's got a cracked block between the cylinder sleeve and the head bolt. And the lifters are all, I had to beat them out. And that one there broke. But the wheels on them all look perfect oiled, so I think the head bolt, where it goes in between the threads on the head bolt and the cylinder wall, are cracked. And I actually had this all painted up to make it look like an old, They don't look too bad. Here's why it's junk. You can see where I welded that 20 some years ago and then tried to die grind the crack out of it because it cracked between the hole and the cylinder wall. It actually ran pretty good after that for a while. Just got the oil pan off and seen what it looks like underneath. Actually, sitting for probably 24 years. Well, since 02, 2026 right now. Actually stayed pretty decent inside. This rotating assembly might actually be pretty good. Considering water leaked in and some of the lifters are a little rough. The lifter galleys, you can tell water sat in it. But I'm really surprised. That actually looks pretty good. So the cam is in perfect shape. That's awesome. It's about the only thing I needed. Lifter, one of them broke. The pistons, let's see, where is it? So that's what all the pistons look like. They got the ribs in the side. I think they say Speedmaster on the inside. And then except for this one, which is all machined out. I guess if it's the same weight, it probably doesn't really matter. Crank is, all the bearings look pretty good. Probably I should just throw it back. You could probably throw it back together with the bearings that run it, but obviously not going to. That's the bad part there. Other than that, I think that I'd have to check, that might be a crack. I can see a helicoil in there. God, I don't like these. That's got a helicoil on it too. And you can see that one does too. So I don't know if I get a little better, closer look at that. I can't tell if it's cracked or not. Same with that one. But yeah, it's not a, I don't know how many. Probably use head studs on the next one. Cleaning the pistons off. Pick this up from a machinist. It's all done up to be a circle track block. It's got these block cylinder supports. They go into through the wall and support the cylinder, and the screws for the freeze plugs. Kind of weird, but hopefully it works. This thing's been in the garage for a little over 20 years probably. Gonna clean it up with some oven cleaner in the bathtub and see if I can get it to shine like new. I got the crank pretty much polished up. I just used 1500 grit sandpaper and then some polishing compound. It was in really good shape to start out with, so it's my timing chain. Still looks pretty damn perfect yet. All this stuff probably has, I don't know, 100 miles, 200 miles. It didn't have much time on it at all. These are the lifters that came out of it. They got a little rust on there. I got to clean them up yet. But I got this box from this old guy. Mismatched set. Good ones. So. The head stud nuts from generic Speedmasters. They're all the head studs, ARPs. These are the pistons that bring it. See, these are the old block bearings, and then they have the spacer bearings in between. There's two rows of bearings there. 400 mains and 350 mains. So I've used that is the 350 bearing and the 400. See how there's a gap? The spacer is right here, and then the new bearings will go on top of those. I got the cam bearings in, destroyed this one, so I robbed the one out of that one, which was pretty decent yet. So cam spins in there perfect. I got those plugs out, screens in, these are plugged. I put epoxy on the guy's cylinder reinforcement studs. I don't know, just who knows if they leak or what. But. So I had the crank all torqued down. Close to that. 2000s. That's the first one. It's hard to see, but it's pretty much the same. So all the mains are torqued. Spins. I guess it's got a little drag on it because there's a main seal on the back. But it's spun really good without the main seal on. Here are the old rod bearings. I guess they're worn, but they're not shot. Put new ones in. Cams in, timing chain was on. And I got the first bank of pistons in. Looks pretty crude, but hopefully it works pretty good. So these are the new rings on. Those are just regular Molly plasma. These are the old ones that were on it. And all the pistons and rods are in and torqued. And the head studs are in. And getting ready to put the heads on. A pair of my roller lifters are junk. There's the other piece of it in there. The lifters are the same except these two here. See the tie bar. It's a little different. They're still good solid rollers. But. So we got to cut the top of the head studs off. Down almost flush with the nut because they hit the rocker arms. And valve train is complete. Got the timing cover on, oil pump and pickup on, and my old oil pan's all cleaned out. So there's the gaskets glued on. They do overhang up on top just a little bit. So that's why I use a razor blade. Cut them out just a little bit. See the difference maybe? I don't know. The left side is cut out, right side is not. So here it is all together. Valve cover's on. Started taping it up to get ready to paint it. Because it is, even the oil pan is pretty crude looking. It's supposed to be gold. So I'm probably going to paint that all too. Got base coat will be this. This is just spray painted. It's not quite dry yet. It'll be just the base coat.
We had no idea that she.
So this is what I got to paint a guitar. Got quite a bit of it left, so I'm gonna make the engine look like a galaxy or a supernova, I guess. Let's see. And this is probably 20 years old. I'm just going to use it. Here's the guitar finish. I guess it's hard to see. So here's the clear with the metal flake in it. Needs to be final cleared yet. About 3 hours after I cleared it, you can see the metal flake. Looks pretty black. I guess it is a black base coat. But the light hits it, it's pretty. So pulleys showed up today in the alternator bracket. Got the fuel pump mounted. Lift plate on to cover that up. Water pumps on. Can't really see the metallic sparkle in it anymore with no light on it. But pulleys look pretty good. 8 rib. Let's see if I can find an alternator.